Really, really good. Really interesting. Thank you for that, guys. I do have some more questions though. Can you explain to me what the DITC is? Is it that it's the DITC? Is it DITC? Is it how is it that you guys want to be known? Sounds a bit dodge.
So,
it sounds very Welsh when you say it.
Funny that.
We know that not everyone likes letters, and as instructors we tend to collect them. We are the Driving Instructor and Trainers Collective, or the collective if you prefer, abbreviate down to the DITC. When you come into this industry, you get your green badge, and you're told to kind of go on and about your merry way and go and earn some money and teach people to drive and pass the test. There's no further guidance, and a lot of people are under-equipped and under-supported, a bit like a ship lost at sea.
And it actually starts before that it's the people trying to come into the industry. So I want to become a driving instructor, and I have one on Facebook today which got in touch and said, where do I start? And they're really struggling to find their way through the process. They know how to pass the tests, but we don't want it to be about how to pass the tests. We want people to be doing the job and the profession. So, trying to support... Sorry?
Living the job and living the dream.
Definitely. No, exactly that. And it's so much more. And if you don't understand that at the beginning, then you're going to really struggle. So we want people to be able to, discover what it's about before they've committed. And I know, Eve, you've dealt with as many people who've signed one of those contracts that they can't get out of. And, they've got to the end of their training, but they're now kind of potentially trapped into something that isn't what they thought it was going to be. So having that really useful information up front makes a big difference. It's not about people all being against each other. We're all in the same industry. It's not that big. It's about people supporting each other, and that's what we want to try and work towards.
And I think also it's about learning from each other as well, learning where you have a good experience, learning where you had a bad experience, so that we can try and make sure that there's more people having a good experience, more people coming into the industry, staying in the industry, and making it better, pushing it forwards.
Okay. Is that kind of not what the associations do, or how are you different from those?
No, really good question. And I think that's, when we've spoken to the associations, that's the first question that they ask. Are you not just setting up an association?
From my perspective, that's where I would go to look for information. I would give ADI-NJC or the MSA or the DIA give a call and find out, can they help me? Can they advise me? So what makes you guys, the DITC, different?
When those people phone you, how many of them actually know that there are associations? And how many of them know which associations there are? Unless you've had a way of discovering that information.
Yeah, okay.
And when PDIs are coming through, they're not able to look at the test centre wall. And actually, with post-lockdown measures, we can't look at the test centre wall either. There's a real issue discovering what it's about and discovering what's available to you. And then that goes further. If someone phones up and they want a way of having their phones answered, or they want a way of managing their diary, how do people find you? We've met you through trade shows, and we know that out of 40,000 instructors, you might see 400 of those at a trade show.
The issue is, where do you find out about the trade shows? How do you know which ones are worthwhile going to? How do you know which ones aren't worthwhile going to? And how do you find out about those ones that might be worthwhile that aren't in the industry? Chris and I have been to a couple of brilliant ones that were never advertised to the industry because it wasn't necessarily relevant. If we can try and bring all those people together, all the people who supply phones, supply cars, can do livery, dual controls, insurance, it's about having all those people in one place so you know where to go, you know who to get to. And if we can get some benefits, some discounts, special offers, maybe some special products for our members on the way, then we're helping everybody to have better services at a better price so they can run a better business.